Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, their closeouts on shooters was impressive, and they kept them uncomfortable the entire game.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage. Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Wing shot on the way. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's Levine. And so Sacramento again turning it over. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Sabonis with the bucket.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Lillard left side. And the wide open shot from Avdia. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Sabonis has got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And finished off by Avdia.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Levine. And he slams it down right on top of Kenny Avdia.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Avdia. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got 5.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Back to Duncan. The kick out to Sabonis. Shoots over Avdia to the wing right side. Outside, Levine. 5 to shoot. Pass to Duncan. There's the triple. The Trailblazers pull it in. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Over Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Count it, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. And the dunk by Duncan.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Not the greatest effort there defensively. And he took advantage.
At the end of
12.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always in Sacramento.
And the basket by Lillard.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. At the elbow, it's Avdia. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Kings. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good off the front iron. Here's Kareem taking it inside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, guys. The Portland Trail Blazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Down low, here's Avdia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Avdia's got 7.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
It's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Knocks it loose. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Klingon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Klingon's got his first bucket in this one. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Pass to Klingon. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Sacramento.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
To the middle. Out to Henderson. Pass to Grant. Back to Henderson. Shoots. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Klingon. Over Sabonis. Portland again missing. The Kings leading. Here's Levine. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
To the inside. Here's Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Sharp drops them both. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McDermott. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
24.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 1. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Duncan. Good. Nice job down low. Duncan's got 10 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Avdia. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Levine wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Levine's got his second bucket tonight. Lillard with it. 7 points in the game. Outside, Avdia. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Avdia. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Duncan misses. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
The Kings trail by 6, and he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Pass to Lillard for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's Sabonis. And the 3 ball is good. Sabonis has got 7 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. .114 left to play here in the third. Lillard with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Sabonis. Looking to end the run. Avdia with the rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trailed by 11. And stolen by Lillard. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Back to Levine. To the right side. That shot is off. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Wow. That's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen.
34.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Pocket 2. Klingen's shot is off. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the King. 11-point game. It's tipped. Anderson looking it over. Driving inside. Pass to Klingen. Misses the layup.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Chalk up 2 there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Henderson with it. Now defended by Levine. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Inside, Jones. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Jones has got his first basket.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Outside, Grant. Here's Sharp. And now the Kings, fast break. Malik Monk. Let's lose a 3. Sharp rips down the rebound. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Kings will go for a different look here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And stolen by Lillard. Good! Lays it right in there.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Outside Westbrook. Now Sabonis. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Duncan, a screen. Pocket 6. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Had plenty of chances there, but they come away empty. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks.